Hi everyone, today we start a new project, a little bit of maritime English, to explain some particular words and expressions used at sea work. We will use standard marine communication phrases publication for help. You can find and download it on the IMO.org website. Let's start from the very beginning, alphabet. It's very important to know spelling of letters because it's used really very often in practice. For example, captain can ask you to hoist flag hotel, or pilot station can tell you to arrive on pilot boarding ground Bravo. Or some warship can ask you to spell the name of the captain. Okay, so then let's start. Alpha. Like this nice car, Alfa Romeo, but on the first part of the name. Bravo. If you often go to the theater, you may have heard this word there. Charlie. Okay, I think this Charlie is still well known. Delta. Like river delta. Echo. Yes, like echo in the mountains. Foxtrot. Well, yes, like some type of dance, not very modern, but you may know it. Golf. Okay, this golf, yes, this one everybody will remember now. Hotel. After golf, to nice hotel would be nice to go. India. Okay, yes, guys from India can push likes under this video now. Juliet. Yes, like in Romeo and Juliet, again Romeo is ahead of its time. Kilo. Beer and peanuts, guys, beer and peanuts make you to know this word well. Lima. Lima is the capital of Peru. Mike. Okay, guess what? Yes, I think you guessed this Mike. November. Everybody knows this month of the year. Oscar. Yes, like this film award. Papa. Always remember your papa. Quebec. Like famous Canadian city. Romeo. Oh, finally Romeo. Like this Romeo? Or like this Romeo? Or better like this. Sierra. It's becoming hot. Okay, Tango. Okay, it's becoming hotter after Romeo and Sierra, of course. Uniform. No, okay, I cannot control it anymore. Victor. Okay, like this nice motorcycle, and I heard about. Whiskey. Okay, whiskey. Victor uniform can be good mix. X-ray. Okay, maybe not very good. I hope everything will end good. Yankee. Okay, it's Yankee. And Zulu. Yeah, I hope you are happy now. Same like this African Zulu people. Okay, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Hi everyone, let's continue to learn maritime English with help of SMCP book. You can find it on the IMO website. Today let's learn some maritime words that in most cases you will use on board. Let's start. Abandoned vessel, abandoned ship, means to evacuate crew and passengers from a vessel following a distress. Accommodation ladder. Accommodation ladder attached to a platform at vessel side with flat steps and handrails enable persons to embark or disembark from water or shore. Adrift. Adrift means uncontrolled movement at sea under the influence of current, tide or wind. Air draft. Air draft is the height from the waterline to the highest point of the vessel. So usually used when passing the bridge. Assembly station or master station is place assigned to a crew and passengers where they have to meet according to the master list when the corresponding alarm is released or announcement made. Backing of wind. Backing is shift of wind direction in an anti-clockwise manner, for example from north to west, opposite of veering. Beach. Beach means to run a vessel up on a beach to prevent it sinking in deep water. Berth. First, it means a sea room to be kept for safety around a vessel, rock or platform, and second means the place assigned to a vessel when anchored or lying alongside a pier. Blast. A whistle signal made by the vessel. There is short blast and long blast. Blind sector. Blind sector is an area which cannot be scanned by the ship's radar because it is shielded by parts of the superstructure, masts, etc. Boarding arrangements. All equipment such as pilot ladder, accommodation ladder, hoist, necessary for a safe transfer of the pilot. Boarding speed. Boarding speed is the speed of a vessel adjusted to that of a pilot boat at which the pilot can safely embark or disembark. Okay, bobcat on the ship is... what? Okay, it would be nice if this cat would be on the vessel, but on the ship it is a mini caterpillar with push blade used for the careful distribution of loose goods in cargo holds of bulk carriers. Briefing. Concise explanatory information to crew and passengers. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Hello everyone, let's continue to learn Maritime English with SMCP. So, cable. This is a chain connecting a vessel to the anchor. And also this is wire or rope primarily used for mooring a ship. And also this is measurement equal 100 fathoms or 1/10 of a nautical mile. Capsize. It means to turn over. This is very sad story of every ship. Don't wish you that. Next, cardinal buoy. This is a sea mark, so a buoy indicating the north, east, south or west. That is the cardinal points from a fixed point such as a wreck, shallow water, banks. Cardinal points. So this is the 4 main points of the compass: north, east, south and west. Casualty. Here it is a case of death in an accident or shipping disaster. This is set. Let's check this funny poster. Check. Oh, very useful word. You can use it very often. So it means to make sure that equipment is in proper condition or that everything is correct and safe. And also to regulate motion of a cable, rope or wire when it is running out too fast. Close couple towing. A method of towing vessels through polar ice by means of ice-breaking tugs with a special stern notch suited to receive and hold the bow of the vessel to be towed. Close up. It means to decrease the distance to the vessel ahead by increasing one's own speed. It's usually use it in convoy in some channels. Compatibility of goods. It indicates whether different goods can be safely stowed together in one cargo space or in an adjacent hold. Vessel constrained by her draft. This is from Colorec. This is a vessel severely restricted by her draft in her ability to deviate from the course followed in relation to the available depth and width of navigable water. Convoy means a group of vessels which sail together, for example, through a canal or ice. Course, the intended direction of movement of a vessel through the water. Course made good. This is that course which a vessel makes good over ground after allowing for the effect of currents, tidal streams and leeway caused by wind and sea. COW or COW is crude oil washing, a system of cleaning the cargo tanks by washing them with the cargo of crude oil during discharge. CPA and TCPA. This is closest point of approach and time to closest point of approach. Limit as defined by the observer to give warning when a tracked target or targets will close to within these limits. Crash stop. An emergency reversal operation of the main engines to avoid a collision. Thank you guys, I wish you there is no crash stop in your work. Thank you for watching, see you next video.
Hi mariners, I hope you feel good. Let's learn some more words from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Damage control team, a group of crew members trained for fighting flooding in the vessel. Datum, the most probable position of a search target at a given time. Or the plane of reference to which all data as to the depth on charts are referenced. Derelict, vessel still afloat, abandoned at sea. Destination, port for which a vessel is bound. Disabled, a vessel damaged or impaired in such a manner as to be incapable of proceeding on its voyage. Disembark, to go from a vessel. Distress alert, a radio signal from a distressed vessel automatically directed to an MRCC giving position, identification, course and speed of the vessel as well as the nature of distress. Distress, urgency traffic. Here, the verbal exchange of information on radio from ship to shore and/or ship to ship or aircraft about a distress, urgency situation as defined in the relevant ITU radio regulations. Draft, depth in water at which a vessel floats. Dragging of anchor. Moving of an anchor over the sea bottom involuntarily because it is no longer preventing the movement of the vessel. Dredging of anchor, moving of an anchor over the sea bottom to control the movement of the vessel. Drifting, being driven along by the wind, tide, or current. Drop back, to increase the distance from the vessel ahead by reducing one's own speed. DSC, Digital Selective Calling, in the GMDSS system. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hi Sea people, glad to see you again. Let's learn some new words from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Embark. Embark means to go aboard a vessel. Aperb. Aperb means emergency position, indicating radio beacon. Escape route. Escape route means a clearly marked way in the vessel which has to be followed in case of an emergency. Escort. Escort means attending a vessel to be available in case of need. Well, it's not exactly that some of you was expecting. It is icebreaker or tug. ETA. ETA means estimated time of arrival. ETD. ETD means estimated time of departure. Fathom. Fathom means a measure of 6 feet. Fire patrol. Fire patrol means a member of the watch going around the vessel at certain intervals so that an outbreak of fire may be promptly detected, mandatory in vessels carrying more than 36 passengers. Flooding. Flooding means major uncontrolled flow of seawater into the vessel. Fire monitor. Fixed foam, powder, or water cannon, shooting fire extinguishing agents on tank deck or manifold. Foul of anchor. Foul of anchor means anchor has its own cable twisted around it or has fouled an obstruction. Foul of propeller. Foul of propeller means a line, wire, or net is wound round the propeller. Full speed. Full speed means highest possible speed of a vessel. Fumes. Fumes means often harmful gas produced by fires, chemicals, or fuel. General emergency alarm. General emergency alarm means a sound signal of 7 short blasts and 1 prolonged blast given with the vessel sound system. Give way. Give way means to keep out of the way of another vessel. GMDSS. GMDSS means Global Maritime Distress and Safety System. DGPS. DGPS means Differential Global Satellite Positioning System. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hi mariners! Let's learn some new words from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Half cardinal points. The four main points lying between the cardinal points, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Hampered vessel. A vessel restricted by her ability to maneuver by the nature of her work. Hatch rails. Ropes supported by stanchions around an open hatch to prevent persons from falling into a hold. Heading. The horizontal direction of the vessel's bows at a given moment, measured in degrees clockwise from north. Hoist. Here, a cable used by helicopters for lifting or lowering persons in a pickup operation. Icing. Coating of ice on an object, for example the mast or superstructure of a vessel. IMO class. Group of dangerous or hazardous goods, harmful substances, or marine pollutants in sea transport as classified in the International Maritime Dangerous Goods Code. Inert. To reduce the oxygen in a tank by inert gas to avoid an explosive atmosphere. Initial course. Course directed by the OSC or other authorized person to be steered at the beginning of a search. Inoperative. Not functioning. Jettison. To throw goods overboard in order to lighten the vessel or improve its stability in case of an emergency. Launch. To lower, e.g. lifeboats, to the water. Leaking. Escape of liquids such as water or oil, out of pipes, boilers or tanks, or a minor inflow of seawater into the vessel due to damage to the hull. Leeward. On or towards the sheltered side of a ship, opposite of windward. Leeway. Vessels sideways drift leeward of the desired course. Let go. To set free, let loose, or cast off, of anchors or lines. Lifeboat station. Place assigned to crew and passengers to muster before being ordered into the lifeboats. List. Here, inclination of the vessel to port side or starboard side. Located. In navigational warnings, position of object confirmed. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and see you in the next video. Hi Lords of the Sea. Let's continue to learn maritime English. Make water. To have seawater flowing into the vessel due to hull damage, or hatches awash and not properly closed. MSI. Maritime Mobile Service Identity Number. More. To secure a vessel in a particular place by means of wires or ropes made fast to the shore, to anchors, or to anchored mooring buoys, or to ride with both anchors down. MRCC. Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, land-based authority responsible for promoting efficient organization of maritime search and rescue and for coordinating the conduct of search and rescue operations within a search and rescue region. Muster. To assemble crew, passengers, or both in a special place for purposes of checking. Muster list. List of crew, passengers and others on board and their functions in a distress or drill. Not under command. A vessel which through exceptional circumstances is unable to maneuver as required by the call regs. Obstruction. An object such as a wreck or net, which blocks a fairway or route. Off air. When the transmissions of a radio station have broken down, been switched off or suspended. Off station of buoys. Not in charted position. Oil clearance. Oil skimming from the surface of the water. Operational. Ready for immediate use. Ordnance exercise. Naval firing practice. OSC. On-scene coordinator, a person designed to coordinate search and rescue operations within a specified area. Overflow. Escape of oil or liquid from a tank because of a twofold condition as a result of overflowing, thermal expansion, change in vessel trim or vessel movement. Polluter. A vessel emitting harmful substances into the air or spilling oil into the sea. Preventers. Ropes were wires attached to derricks to prevent them from swinging during cargo handling operations. Proceed. To sail or head for a certain position or to continue with the voyage. PA system, public address system, loudspeakers in the vessel's cabins, mess rooms, etc., and on deck through which important information can be broadcast from a central point, mostly from the navigation bridge. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. Hi sea lovers! Let's learn some more words from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Recover. Here, to pick up shipwrecked persons. Refloat. To pull a vessel off after grounding, to set afloat again. Rendezvous. An appointment between vessels normally made on radio to meet in a certain area or position. Reported. In navigational warnings, position of object unconfirmed. Restricted area. A deck, space or area, in vessels where, for safety reasons, entry is only permitted for authorized crew members. To resume. Here, to restart a voyage, service or search. Retreat signal. Sound, visual or other signal to a team ordering it to return to its base. Rig move. The movement of an oil rig, drilling platform, etc., from one position to another. Roll call. The act of checking how many passengers and crew members are present, e.g. at assembly stations, by reading aloud a list of their names. Safe speed. That speed of a vessel allowing time for effective action to be taken under prevailing circumstances and conditions to avoid a collision and to be stopped within an appropriate distance. SWL. Safe working load, maximum working load of lifting equipment that should not be exceeded. Safe working pressure. The maximum permissible pressure in cargo hoses. SAR. Search and rescue. SART. Search and rescue transponder. Scene. The area or location where the event, e.g. an accident, has happened. Search pattern. A pattern according to which vessels and/or aircraft may conduct a coordinated search. The IMO SAR offers 7 search patterns. Search speed. The speed of searching vessels directed by the OSC. Sea mark. A navigational aid placed to act as a beacon or warning. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. Hi sea lovers! Let's learn some more words from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Segregation. Separation of goods which for different reasons must not be stowed together. Shackle. Shackle means length of chain cable measuring 15 fathoms, or U-shaped link closed with a pin used for connecting purposes. Shifting cargo. Transverse movement of cargo, especially bulk cargo, caused by rolling or a heavy list. Slings. Ropes, nets, and any other means for handling general cargoes. Speed of advance. The speed at which a storm center moves. Spill. The accidental escape of oil from a vessel or container into the sea. Spill control gear. Anti-pollution equipment for combating accidental spills of oils or chemicals. Elongated spreader. Here, step of a pilot ladder which prevents the ladder from twisting. Standby. To be in readiness or prepared to execute an order, to be readily available. Stand clear. Here, to keep a boat away from the vessel. Standing orders. Orders of the master to the officer of the watch, which she must comply with. Stand on. To maintain course and speed. Station. The allotted place or the duties of each person on board. Stripping. Final pumping of tanks residues. Survivor. A person who continues to live in spite of being in an extremely dangerous situation, e.g. a shipping disaster. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. Hi mariners! Let's learn some new words from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Take off. To lift off from a vessel's deck, about helicopter. Target. The echo generated, e.g. by a vessel, on a radar screen. Tension winch. A winch which applies tension to mooring lines to keep them tight. TEU. 20-foot equivalent unit, standard container dimension. Track. The path followed, or to be followed, between one position and another. Transit. Here, the passage of a vessel through a canal, fairway, etc. Transit speed. Speed of a vessel required for passage through a canal, fairway, etc. Transshipment of cargo. Here, the transfer of goods from one vessel to another outside harbors. Underway. Describes a vessel which is not at anchor, or made fast to the shore, or aground. Union purchase. A method of cargo handling by combining two derricks, one of which is fixed over the hatch, the other over the ship's side. Unlit. When the light of a buoy or a lighthouse are inoperative. UTC. Universal Time Coordinated, GMT. Variable of winds. A wind that is constantly changing speed and direction. Veering of winds. Clockwise change in the direction of the wind, opposite of backing. Veer out of anchors. To let out a greater length of cable. VHF. Very high frequency, 30 to 300 MHz. Walk out of anchors. To reverse the action of a windlass to lower the anchor until it is clear of the hawse pipe and ready for dropping. Walk back. To reverse the action of a windlass to ease the cable of anchors. Waypoint. A position a vessel has to pass or at which she has to alter course according to her voyage plan. Windward. The general direction from which the wind blows, opposite of leeward. Wreck. A vessel which has been destroyed, sunk, or abandoned at sea. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. Hi everyone! Glad to see you again. Let's learn VTS special terms today. Fairway. Navigable part of a waterway. Fairway speed. Mandatory speed in a fairway. ITZ. Inshore traffic zone. A routing measure comprising a designated area between the landward boundary of a TSS and the adjacent coast. Maneuvering speed. A vessel's reduced speed in circumstances where it may be required to use the engines at short notice. Receiving point. A mark or place at which a vessel comes under obligatory entry, transit, or escort procedure. Reference line. A line displayed on the radar screens in VTS centers and/or electronic sea charts separating the fairway for inbound and outbound vessels so that they can safely pass each other. Reporting point. A mark or position at which a vessel is required to report to the local VTS station to establish its position. Separation zone, line. A zone or line separating the traffic lanes in which vessels are proceeding in opposite or nearly opposite directions, or separating a traffic lane from the adjacent sea area, or separating traffic lanes designated for particular classes of vessels proceeding in the same direction. Traffic clearance. VTS authorization for a vessel to proceed under conditions specified. Traffic lane. An area within defined limits in which one-way traffic is established. TSS. Traffic separation scheme, a routing measure aimed at the separation of opposing streams of traffic by appropriate means and by the establishment of traffic lanes. VTS. Vessel traffic services, services designed to improve the safety and efficiency of vessel traffic and to protect the environment. VTS area. Area controlled by a VTS center or VTS station. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and see you in the next video. Hi mariners! Glad to see you again. Let's learn some new terms from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Length overall, the maximum length of a vessel's hull measured parallel to the waterline. Forward. At or in the direction of the bow. Also, the fore part of the ship. Aft. The rear of a ship, at the direction of a ship's stern. Midships. The cross-section through the ship, midway between the forward and after perpendiculars. Forecastle. The forward part of the upper deck of a ship. Bow, stem. The forwardmost part of a ship's bow. Starboard. Right side of a ship. Port. Left side of a ship. Starboard bow. The starboard surface of a ship's hull that curves inward to the stem. Port bow. The port surface of a ship's hull that curves inward to the stem. Stern. The back or aftmost part of a ship. Starboard quarter. The starboard surface of the vessel's hull that is located behind the beam. Port quarter. The port surface of the vessel's hull that is located behind the beam. Breadth. The maximum breadth of the ship, measured amidships to the molded line of the frame in a ship with a metal shell and to the outer surface of the hull in a ship with a shell of any other material. Center line. A straight line running from bow to stern, midway between the sides of the ship. Bridge. The bridge is a room or platform of a ship from which the ship can be commanded. A beam. At right angles to a ship's length or keel. Mooring lines. Headlines, mooring lines leading ashore from the fore-end or forecastle of a ship, often at an angle of about 45 degrees to the fore and aft line. Breast lines, mooring lines leading ashore as perpendicular as possible to the ship fore and aft line. Breast lines restrain the ship in one direction, off the berth. Spring lines, mooring lines leading in a nearly fore and aft direction, the purpose of which is to prevent longitudinal movement, surge, of the ship while in berth. Stern lines, mooring lines leading ashore from the after end or poop of a ship, often at an angle of about 45 degrees to the fore and aft line. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel and see you in the next video. Hi mariners! Glad to see you again. Let's learn some new terms from IMO standard marine communication phrases. Air draft. The height from the waterline to the highest point of the vessel. Freeboard. Freeboard is the distance measured from the waterline to the upper edge of the deck plating at side of the freeboard deck amidships. Draft. The distance from the waterline to the underside of the keel. Under keel clearance. The vertical distance between the lowest part of the ship's hull and the seabed. Quay. An artificial solid construction, alongside or projecting into a harbor or basin, which acts as a landing place for cargo and passengers. Bollard. A short, thick post on the deck of a ship or a quayside, to which a ship's rope may be secured. Bitts, bollards. Bitts is a pair of posts on the deck of a ship for fastening mooring lines or cables. Bollard is a rectangular base welded to the deck of the ship, upon which two vertical bitts are welded. Center, Panama lead. A non-roller type fair lead mounted at the ship's bow or side and enclosed so that mooring lines may be led to shore with equal facility either above or below the horizontal. Fair lead. A guide for a mooring line which enables the line to be passed through a ship bulwark or other barrier, or to change direction through a congested area without snagging or fouling. Capstan. A warping head with a vertical axis used for handling mooring or other lines. Windlass. A machine designed to hoist or lower an anchor. It consists of a horizontal barrel that is fitted with gear-like projections, cable lifter, that engage the links of the anchor chain. Roller fair lead, guiding device installed on the circular base of the deck, to change the direction of the mooring rope. Mooring buoy. Firmly anchored buoy to which ships or boats can be moored to rather than drop anchor. Break of forecastle. The extreme end of the forecastle. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, be with us, see you in the next video.